Good afternoon. This video we will introduce FDS self-contained pneumatic power system as well as FDS crossover rotary valve. This is part 2. Then we show the video can only concentrate on valves. Start the compressor. You can see that self build out the pressure. Going to open the valve. Now you can see the front valve is open, and the retaining ring here is small than any gasket ID, and no screw here, so there's no possibility the screw will fall into the pipeline, especially in the high vibration. Then let's look at the back. Okay, you can see the disc and the shaft is engaged by 2 wedge key. There's no any detrimental drilling hole or keyway, so the shaft can sustain very high torque. Operation speed close less than 1 second. Most shaft were damaged, seats were damaged, but not this crossover valves. Now let's look on the top. Most people were shocked. There's no packing. Where is the packing? Secrets out. Packing is inside. Okay, you can see here there are 2 sets of packing. Graphite based packing and Teflon based packing. So Teflon based packing is service up to 500 Fahrenheit. Graphite packing up to 1200 Fahrenheit, not hot air. Hot air we have another called packing list packing, stencil. That's different, not on this subject. So you can see here the graphite packing comes with 3 metal seats. Why is metal seat? This is called, why they called crossover, because this valve combine triple offset, double offset, and metal ball valve. You can see here the disc have a spherical surface, which is part of a ball valve, and this valve have a 2 offset. X and Y also have 1 seat. You can see the conical seats. There's another offset. There's 3 offset. So that's why combine. Why we need this one? The reason is very obvious. Triple offset is conical against conical. Very high torque. Very high torque. And there's no possibility can repair once the seats damaged. Come with graphite. But look at this one. Our 3 sets seats is completely different than any conventional triple offset, double offset ball valve. We are ID OD seal, which means ID here and OD seal. Face to face, there's no any graphic packing. You see here, so that's why I make it like this one so robust, like a spring disc. They compress, release, compress, release. The seal reached to class 6. What's the packing different is there's a wedge ring packing. There's a wedge ring, metal wedge ring, and graphite wedge ring. So in that case, every set will go on the top. Each have a support ring. So they're complete self-contained. No additional lilo. This is the whole thing is a lilo. Under EPA requirement, this one guarantee 100 parts per million, less than 5,000 50,000 cycle or 5 years. Which one go first? Now, on the other side is graphite. It's Teflon packing. Teflon packing also wedge ring, patented wedge ring. See, there's a wedge ring, external ring, and internal ring. So this one can go less than 50 parts per million, and is adjustable. So it comes with the seats. You can get the seats the same thing. Teflon, front metal ring in middle, and the back ring. The 3 sets. Why this design? Because Teflon is very easy to fill gas, but most Teflon will start leaking because they cannot hold the pressure. But the metal ring purpose is to hold the pressure. So metal ring, the best benefit is hold the pressure. So Teflon, metal Teflon, serve up to 500 Fahrenheit. Come with this Teflon packing. And now let's see how this packing works. There's a top. You can see there's a set screw. We take the set screw inside, have a called eccentric plug. Eccentric plug, basically when they rotate, they move up and down to compress the whole packing. This is how they work. Very robust and very secure. The last one we were talking called the thermal expandable bearing. You can see this is a bearing. Nobody has that. Why this patent that? Because see this thing in the ambient temperature, there's a spring pin hold the shaft. As expand, there's a lot of gap here. Most conventional bearing cannot hold that. As they expand, reach the temperature limit, then they have a complete contact here. So here they have a thread, have a teeth. There's liquid seal here. High temperature up to 1,600 Fahrenheit. Now look back again. You can see this is a patent. This is 3 inches. There's a U.S. patent and another 3 patent pending. This valve is made in U.S., invented U.S., and tested U.S. and use very severe service in the location in the United States. Thank you for watching. Let's check back again. See the valves closed. So last thing, basically,